We are the keepers of the flame, the sacred order. Let the ceremony begin. And today, faithful acolytes, we take a look at this.
And what this is Big Red's hot sauce, prickly pear, sweet and spicy prickly pear rather, and 2 peppers. I'll let it slide. For me, it's maybe a 1. I think I gave it a 1. Straight out of the Arizona desert heat, we bring you prickly pear sauce that's both spicy and sweet. Okay. So, nothing too groundbreaking there. Here's all their stuff. So, I think this is one of the most fun hot sauce companies out there right now. I love their little graphics. I'm not on Facebook, but their Facebook channel is really, really fun. Definitely encourage you guys to go check that out. So we have prickly pear syrup, water, habanero, tomato paste, brown sugar, lemon juice, apple cider vinegar, garlic powder, onion powder, sea salt, rosemary powder, organic chia seed powder. And again, there is some continuity with this, the big yellow mustard. Before I get too much further into this, I do want to say that this actually is available on almonds. And if you look at, I want to say it's the head-to-head battle number 7. I did try their cheddar almonds in that one. Prickly pear almonds, though, were, to me, I looked at the ingredients, I did not see that they were going to be competition in heat at all. And flavor-wise, like I said, the prickly pear is a very, very, very sweet. So it's a very sweet sweetness, if that makes sense. And it's not one that I've ever found too favorable. So I took a chance opening them up, and I ate those things all up, and but they would not have been in either the top for heat or flavor. So this kind of reminds me a little bit of kind of a much lighter orange, sort of lighter red orange version of that sweet sauce that you get in if you go to eat Chinese in the mall. This kind of reminds me of that a little bit. You can see it's a pretty color. It is very, very light though, very pale. Does not have a lot of density to it here. So, and you can see it acts like the syrup here. It flows pretty well, sticks pretty well, but it's a little sludgy. But okay, here we go. The mouthfeel is very odd. Definitely prickly pear, but it is exceedingly weird. Getting a little bit of mostly prickly pear. Getting a little bit of heat from habaneros. A little bit of a salty flavor in there as well. Honestly, I'm kind of at the end of. I've used not quite half this bottle, I would say, and I'm kind of at the end of it. So I'm gonna plan on doing this, and then I'm planning on also I'm gonna save this for the Q4, which you guys probably will have seen this by now. The Q4 wing roundup, my hot ones homage. I'm gonna save this for that. By the time you guys see this, though, that video will be up and posted. So check that out there. And of course, the nuts that I mentioned will be in the head-to-head Battle 7, which is posted as well, if you want to check that out as well. So I only made one chicken strip for this, just because honestly, I found where I like the sauce the best, and there's no real recommendations for it. They call it the wing sauce online. That's why I'm saving it for the wings. But I think I found it best actually on burgers of all things. And usually I don't put on sweet hot sauce on my burgers, but this one actually worked pretty well. It's okay. I think I'm ultimately not a big fan of agaves and prickly pears. Ooh, hot. Temperature wise, there's almost no heat to this. I do think this is a good introduction though, if you want to get into things like, well, prickly pear, but you can also, I think this serves as a pretty okay introduction to habanero too. It's pretty safe, pretty tame, and honestly, if someone's interested in finding out if they want to be a chili head and they find this to be too hot, it's a good marker. I mean, ultimately, this is okay. I would never buy it again. I don't like the nature of this for my sweet hots. Very, very heavily prickly pear. The angry cactus guy in the front, I like that. I think it's worth a shot though if you happen to see it, or for instance, if you needed to get free shipping on an order or something like that. It's definitely worth a go. It just isn't where I think I would really want to have a sauce. And honestly, even when it does meld well, I still get that prickly pear, and I just find it jarring. So, and I'm not a tequila fan either, so I think the cactus sweeteners, the agaves, the prickly pears are just not. Just don't think they're that suited well to them, but definitely worth a go, and it's a pretty well crafted sauce. So if you like those things better, this may be a sauce you're more receptive to. So, but there it is, Big Red's prickly pear hot sauce.
Now go forth in peace to serve the flame.